Om Shanti. Beautiful Murli, in which Baba is saying that, especially at Amrit Vela, Bab Dada gives a special blessing to the children who are remembering him with love. And this is because Baba is seeing that the children who have this experience of love for Baba receive the altruistic love from the Father also. And so whatever it is I need at any given time, Baba's going to give me a powerful experience of that return of my love coming to Baba. Baba gives that blessing so that I can deal with whatever it is that's happening at this moment in front of me. So I love that expression that children who love Baba experience the altruistic, unconditional love from the Father, the imperishable love of the Father. Again, I love this word altruistic, but also imperishable. What does Baba want from me? Baba wants me to create my own elevated stage and to create my fortune. These two things, in a sense, my Gyan and Dharana, and also my yoga. To what extent am I able to be an instrument to be able to share that love with the world? So coming close to the Father is important, but of course, the next step is to become like the Father and to be able to have nothing but love and good wishes for the whole wide world. Baba's also mentioned how the Father's love is the foundation of our Brahman life. And when we experience that, then it's as if Baba's hand of blessings is on our head, and we feel not just safe and protected, but much, much, much more than that. Baba's powers are with us, Baba's virtues are with us, all the qualities of God are available to us through this blessing. Just simply continue to have that loving relationship with the Father, and you'll firstly come very, very close, and secondly, you'll also be able to deal with all the difficulties that may come, all the challenges that come. Just let that hand of love and blessings be on your head. But of course, how is that possible? It happens if I'm following Baba's Srimad. In following Baba's Srimad, then I can feel that, yes, Baba's hand of love and blessings and protection is over me, is on my head. All of us have just celebrated the festival of Raksha Bandhan, and maybe some still are about to. But that's the same idea, that when I tie myself with a thread of love to God and have that total faith and commitment, then guarantee God's protection is with me, God's blessings are with me. It's a beautiful reminder. And of course, olden days, young ones used to go to the seniors of the family each morning, and they would bow their heads. It was a great sign of humility. And the senior would put his or her hand on their head. And it's the memorial of Sangam Yug, because now God's hand of protection over me through my love for God and my commitment to God and purity. So God's hand of blessings and love is always going to stay with me. So I'm just aware that although souls may on one level have happiness because they've got all the comforts of life, souls may even have more or less peace in the sense that everything around them is okay, things are moving along smoothly. But if there's love missing in their life, then they feel an emptiness within. And so Baba's reminder that love is the foundation, and however much gyan I have, unless I'm actually filled with love for Baba and I'm experiencing Baba's love for me, I'm never going to be in that stage where I feel completely full and content. There'll always be a part of me that is empty. It applies in Lokik life, definitely, but it also applies in Brahman life. And so let me constantly be able to savor the beauty and the power of transformation that the power of love is able to give me. we talk about the power of love. And God's love is in itself a power that's able to transform me from what I was to what I am today and what I hope to be in the future. So it's love that pulled me out of Kali Yuga and brought me to Baba. It's love that Baba's filling within me today to cleanse and purify the soul, the things that I couldn't deal with on my own. With Baba's love, it becomes possible. The change happens in a very beautiful way, in a very natural way. And then further, for the future, it's Baba's love that's creating the kingdom of the future. And so my future is guaranteed if I have that bond of love with God. And so let me be able to experience God's love at all times. Here's a situation which seems to be very difficult to manage. And what I find is that if I connect with Baba, experience Baba's love, then I'm able to go through that situation in a very natural and easy way. So the foundation of Brahman life, yes, definitely, the power of love. And not just the foundation, but the cement holding all the bricks together so that the building is then complete. We are building characters for the golden age. So the building of character is going to become complete when there's the experience of Baba's love and also filling myself with that so that I can be an instrument to share love with all. We have human natures, and human nature says, well, I love this one, so I want this one to belong to me. And I may not be thinking about it in a conscious way, but that bond is filled not just with love, but with attachment or even ego. Or you see, my family is the best of all, or my husband, my wife is the best of all, my son is the best of all. So love can be filled with ego, love can be filled with anger. Why aren't they listening to me? Why aren't they doing what I want them to do? So love changes its form if it's not spiritual love. And what Baba is teaching us is spiritual love, which is inclusive. It's not restricted to 1 or 4 or 5 individuals, or even my little circle within the center that I'm in. Maybe 4 or 5 are in my circle, and the other sister has a few more in her circle. But that's going to be a huge problem. If we want to create unity, then we have to be able to have inclusive love, love which is not just for the few I work with, and I remember them and I pull them into something interesting, but love has to be for everyone. And in that stage, it's Baba's love, not just my love as a human. My love as a human can't help you transform. God's love can. And so I, as a human, can only share Baba's light and Baba's love. But I have to be connected with Baba, and I have to make sure that others are also connected with Baba so that they too experience the same powerful transformation and blessings that God's love is able to give. And the beautiful thing is that the whole world are God's family. The whole world are God's children. And so let me remember that. And whatever my past prejudices may have been, based on my own beliefs, maybe right, maybe not right. But now at this point, I need to really change that and come to the belief of each one being my brother so that I can have love for all. So enjoy Baba's love. Om Shanti.